Hey guys, today's January 20th, 2020. It's my 32nd birthday and I'm spending it in St. Mary's, Alaska. Now, it's a hit or miss with these villages. You could either have an airport like this or just be dropped off in a runway with all your stuff like this. But one thing almost all the villages have is a very long road to where the actual village is at. So let's take a little ride and let's go into St. Mary's. So for those of you guys who don't know, I work for a major telecommunications company here in Alaska, and that's the reason why I travel to all these villages and all over the state is to build structures like this, so that the village people and all the people in Alaska who subscribe to our service have cell phone, cable, and internet. Okay, so now that we have seen and explained what I do, let's go ahead and keep heading into St. Mary's. Okay, so I lied. I was going to take a detour and I was going to show you guys the wind turbine, which is a secondary source of power for the villages. I'm talking about Mountain Village and St. Mary's, but it doesn't look like they plowed the roads and I don't really want to get stuck. So let's go and head on back and actually get to St. Mary's now. No more pit stops. So here it is, the village of St. Mary's along the Yukon River. St. Mary's has an estimated population of about 550 people. It is located on the north bank of the Andrevsky River in the Bethel Recording District, 5 miles from its confluence with the Yukon River. It lies 450 air miles west-northwest of Anchorage. The area encompasses 44 square miles of land and 6.3 square miles of water. The temperatures range between negative 44 and 83. Of course, what kind of village would it be if it didn't have a post office? A church, of course. Schools. Medical clinic. Fuel tanks. And of course, an AC store. Someone once told me, you've seen one AC store, you've seen them all. But since we're already outside of the AC store here in St. Mary's, let's just go inside and check out some prices and see what it looks like. Okay, so my favorite, Red Bulls. I drink 2 of these a day sometimes. 2 for 14 bucks. The smaller ones, 2 for $12. Okay, so breakfast. Breakfast is the most important, and I usually like eggs, milk, cereal. So the eggs here, an 18 pack of eggs is going to run you $6.99. A dozen eggs, $4.99. And a 5 dozen for $19.99. Okay, milk, my favorite. Half a gallon, 2% milk, $7.49. Whole milk, $7.49. Orange juice, $11.29 or $11.99. So lucky for me, my favorite drink, Pepsi, is on sale. $12.99 for a 12 pack. Have some chips and salsa with that Pepsi. And of course, Oreos. Milk and Oreos, my favorite. $7.99. Now lucky for me, the company that I work for allows us for a per diem, so my food and my lodging is covered. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a small little tour of the entire store, and then we can head on down to where we're staying. But before, check out the price on these bad boys. It's expensive to have kids out here. So there you have it. That was the AC store in St. Mary's, Alaska. I'm currently on my way back to where we're staying, but I figured first we would stop here at the Yukon River and check out the loading dock, where a lot of the supplies get barged in during the summertime. Okay, I guess that was it. So let's head on back to home base. It's a place called the Eagle's Nest, and it's a pretty nice place compared to the two connexes we were staying at in Pilot Station. I'm gonna take the long and confusing way there so that we can kind of see what the town looks like. This is my room with the fan going, of course, and the bed not made. Okay guys, that's it for me here in St. Mary's. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to watch a really cool drone footage video of St. Mary's, there's another YouTuber that made one. I'll put the link in the description below. And next time you see me, it'll be in a different village. I believe it's going to be Mountain Village, but I'm not quite sure. So until then, stay classy.